Where were we?
Yeah,
I'm just
Mike was
saying
saying.
the fact that they like wrote a birthday song and sent it to me on my birthday. I was like, you know what? These are really good guys, man. I'm really happy to be with a band of good guys.
Nobody in Dream Theater ever did that for you?
No comment.
Wow.
But he's saying nobody ever did that for him. So he just said he was in that band 25 years. Come on, man. You know what funny thing about his Golden God? This is a true story, too. I blew my back out putting it in my trunk. Remember that? This is a true story. We're leaving the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. We're getting in the car to drive to the Big Four. It was just a
really
weird
heavy.
thing.
Is it really?
It was in a little bag, and he ran to the thing. He goes, throw that in the trunk, and it was just one move, and boom. I was locked up the whole trip. I snapped.
Oh, dude.
I herniated a disc moving his Golden God. Now, listen,
Wow.
I admit I'm not in the best of shape, but you know what I'm saying. All right. Well, listen, on a serious note, I did blow it out on that, but on a serious note, again, Mike Portnoy, again, I'm happy for you, and I think this is amazing how this is working. I'm happy for everybody. I'm happy for Mike Orlando, who's this guy that, you know, where the hell did he come from, like another planet, and he's over here playing like, I mean, I think when people see what you're about and what you're capable of doing, man, there's going to be a real bright future.
But you know the great thing
quick.
about Mike Orlando?
He's going to be a 30-year overnight success story
Yeah.
or something, right?
Mike Orlando's the triple threat because he's not. I mean, if you pull up one of his guitar shred things on YouTube, you'll be blown away. But he's an amazing riff meister too. I mean, just riffs for days that aren't even shredding, just riffs and songs. And then he's also an amazing engineer, mixer. You know, the sounds that are going on with the Adrenaline Mob album are amazing. He's really the full package here.
Well, there you go.
buddy.
Look
Pay
at
me
that. Look
later.
at smile ear to ear from Mike Orlando. That's what it's about. And Russell, like you said, for you, this is a cool thing because you're coming from, you know, the Prague of Symphony X, if you will, and this is kind of like really what you're about, right?
Yeah, I mean, me and Orlando, we have a very good chemistry writing together, and it's just like it just happens. It's we sit side by side, we work the stuff out. He has a riff. He said, "I'll pick riffs out of his." Fooling around, you know.
Graveyard.
Not even that though. He'll be, you know, like the hit the wall, and he was just like screwing around.
That's it.
I'm like, that's it. That's the riff. I mean, he's like, what? I'm like, no, you're recording that. But I just recorded it. No, I got to play it again. No, we got it. That's it. So he, you know, we had this really good spontaneous thing working back and forth, and that's another thing. I just wanted to like really be involved with somebody that was all about the songs, you know, all about writing. Not that Symphony X isn't. Don't get me wrong. We are about the songs in Symphony X too, but it's different. It's Prague. You know, it has to have that thing. It's got to be, you know, all the playing, the jamming. But it's just really fun to work with a guitar player who has the capability to do all that, but he's really, really a master songwriter, and that's a big pleasure to working with a player like that.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing too. That can get monotonous real quick if you don't have great songs around it. And you're playing. You know, I noticed that tonight too. Really watching you play for the first time is you've got all that shreddy stuff, but you always then will hang back on that note and put that melody in there too. That's really important.
You have, and you know, that's been developed over time, and even, you know, I mean, you know,
melody's key, my friend.
Exactly. There's nothing good about a solo if it's not wrapped around a great song.
And as we've already established early on, Rich Ward is the glue of the whole band, and this has got to be a huge thrill for you because it gets you away from Jericho a little bit. I mean, really, at the end of the day,
I think he's the one that suggested it. I think he must have plans to go back to maybe he's got a new game show hosting thing in the horizon. Just doesn't want me to feel bad about it.
Hey, how did the Dancing with the Stars thing go? I didn't see
did
the end
great.
of it. Did he win?
He
did really well.
6 weeks or something.
Yeah. He did really well.
You know, Jericho gave me for my birthday. He gave me a pair of his Dancing with the Stars shoes.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Did you wear them?
I smelt them. They were not bad.
They really?
Yeah.
Did you do a little number in them?
Can you dance,
I would
Mike?
have liked to have seen that.
Can I dance?
No.
No.
But if you'd asked Jericho the same thing, he would have said no. But he was great.
He was.
He had never
damn
danced
good.
before that.
Yeah, no, I mean, he hung in there for a long time on that show. I thought he did really well. And,
Yeah.
And yeah, I was happy for him. But he had the horrible misfortune of of the day after being on Dancing with the Stars and hosting a medal awards show on the Golden Gods, talking about the yin and the yang of the world. But, listen, man, again, those sort of shows are so popular. I don't think anybody would turn down the opportunity to do them. So he did well with that, though. So anyway, and Paul, congrats on the gig and good luck. You'll hear Paul on the record as well when it comes out. And
hey, can I point out the crazy thing about Paul? He plays his bass completely upside down. He's a lefty. But I don't know if you probably couldn't tell from where you were, but it's completely upside down. The E string is on the bottom.
You mentioned
Hendrix.
that when we saw him.
It's one of the most craziest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Really? What's that about, Paul?
Dyslexic, what can I say?
Is that all it is? Just dyslexic?
So, yeah.
All right. All right, so we're going to let you guys go, and we're going to play this snippet now, which is tell us before you leave, and I'm going to play this, and I'm going to go into a break, what we're hearing exactly.
It's just a montage, I guess, of all the songs.
Original material.
Original material,
Of
yeah.
all the tunes in the album. This is a couple seconds of each. There's no time to really dig into anything. It's just a taste.
You actually did this with me a couple times
Together
with Dream
we-
Theater Records.
Exactly.
So but this is a part of every song on the record?
Not
Yeah,
every. Almost.
It's a miratage.
All right.
Wow, I didn't know that Piazza had such a robust vocabulary.
Why? What is he throwing out over
He's
there?
just throwing out everything.
Mike, get on the mic. I can't hear. We can't hear you over there. What?
Plethora. It's a miratage, a blending of, if you will.
Miratage? I don't even know that.
Miratage. That's new for me.
Yeah, that's actually a wine that has several grapes in it. It's called a miratage.
Really?
It's French, I believe.
I would only know it if it had a twist-off cap. I don't think that one does. Does it come in a box?
Yeah. Box of
I started
wine.
the plethora thing with the English guy.
The plethora.
Plethora. of-
I immediately thought of Three Amigos. You know.
All right.
What is a plethora?
Yeah, plethora.
So here's a minute and a half of a handful of songs from the upcoming
I turn
Adrenaline.
this up, too, because I actually want to hear this.
But a little taste, and then we're going to take a break, and these guys will let these guys get out of here, and we'll get a half an hour or so to finish up the show with some other things. So thank you guys for coming in.
Thanks, Eddie. Thanks for
Great
having
to
us.
see you.
man.
Thank you.
Golf clap. Golf
Clap for everybody. Congratulations. The band sounds great. I wish you nothing but the best. And when the record's done, obviously, we can actually play more than 3 seconds of 5 songs that you guys should come in and play more. So,
A song that's faded.
and
Correct.
and the proper fade when Orlando gets to it. On
The mob rules.
I had like 3 hours of sleep.
That's
last
all right.
night.
It's
I got
all
up.
right.
And
We'll let you slide. We'll let you slide. All right, so here it is. This is all you can have of the original material now. But when we're ready, we'll play more. And last thing, people listening, what's the online presence for this? Where is there a site? What do you got? A Facebook? Is it linked to something?
Facebook and a Twitter right now. Website to come once we have content. We didn't have any content for the website yet, but you could start up on the Twitter and the Facebook.
Did you guys do band photos or anything?
Yeah,
yet?
just hit
Got
a
a
couple
couple
days
press
ago.
photos.
Yeah, so
Okay, because my friend Ron here did all the photos in
That's
the
a good
book, so
question.
I was
You
wondering
should-
if he's looking for a
host
session.
radio show, Mike, because that he skipped. He didn't even ask that.
What?
one. Who came up with the name? How did the name come about?
Wait, before you go, Russell Allen, how did the name come about?
Well, Eddie, you're gonna
Just-
have to. Actually, it was a combination of two names. The original name that Mike Orlando had was Adrenaline Fueled Junkies, and then Portnoy.
Sounds like a monster truck show.
Yeah, Adrenaline Fueled Junkies tonight on WWX25 Minnesota. So anyway, yeah, and Portnoy said, "Hey, you know what? We're all East Coast guys, So I love the idea of a mafia mob kind of a thing, and then eventually it became like the melting of those two ideas into Adrenaline Mob. I was, how about Dead Pirate Society? And they're like, that sucks. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop with the whole band name thing because I'm not good at it, So.
Did you really suggest?
Nostra, and then you changed
I wasn't serious about it. I'm the guy. Look at me. Hey, I was the one firing back it would be serious names, and I would like come up with all these joke names, like the one I just told you,
All right.
So I mean, I couldn't come up with anything.
B. Arthur's
What,
Revenge.
What did I have?
Russ came up with fecal face.
Fecal face.
Face.
That's actually not me. That's my buddy Ray. Fecal Face. And then I had another one too. It was if we were going to be really heavy band, I thought we should call it Fecal Holocaust.
When
Because I was like
Russ of his duties.
Fecal
for the-
Face.
for the
Yeah,
name.
Fecal Face.
Fecal
I like the
Hanging out with your
F's. Fecal Face. That's my boy.
I just
Ray.
dumped out, and I'm not sure if I had to, but I just figured I'd just hold off there. I just err on the side of caution.
Come on, man, that'd be great. That was a new track from Fecal Face on the Eddie Truck Show, Q104.3.
The frog.
The Frog. Ribbit.
All right, I think we've certainly had enough now. We've learned
Okay,
everything we
yeah.
need to learn about everybody, and thank you for coming in, and we'll keep you posted when there's actually a full album available and this thing progresses. So I wish you the best of luck, and here is a what was the word again, Piazza? A what? Montage?
A Merlot.
A Chianti? What is it? A what?
A meritage.
Meritage.
A blending.
All right. Here it is. We'll have more, and I don't know what we're going to have time for, but sometime, because this is only a minute and a half, so listen up.
Let the river flow out of control into a twisted. Inside, and fly to the angel sky. Yeah, these are the times we all feel pain. Line after line, it just drags on. I never thought you'd hear me say I'm better now, so I don't need your sympathies. I'm taking, I got to lay it all on the line.
All right, we are out of time. Thank you guys so much for listening whenever, wherever, and however you do it. Much appreciated. Mike, good to see you. Don't be a stranger. Come back and hang out.
Thanks, dude. It was fun.
I was just saying this before, not that we had a bad show or anything, but Mike only gets here a few times a year, and it seems like every time he does, we have like 1,000 people in the studio. So we'll do our usual...
Eventually.
usual thing whenever you have time.
When my wife kicks me out of the house, I'll get her.
So maybe we'll be doing that soon, hopefully. So.
Very soon, probably.
Anyway, thank you to the guys in Adrenaline Mob for coming in. That was a lot of fun as well.
It's a great project. It works. I mean, I think it's going to be a cool thing. It's going to really take off.
And I think that each of them really gets something really cool from it, too, from being a part of it. So I think that's really cool as well. And they sound great. Seriously, listen, I mean, you guys know that I'm close friends with Portnoy and all that, but I if I wasn't thinking it was as good as it is, but it really is good, and you guys really will love it. I look forward to being able to actually play you full new original songs, but obviously this was more just an introduction to the band. But I saw them play live tonight, and they were real good, and we'll keep you posted on the progress. And, of course, as soon as I get an original song to play, I will.